Here we are. It is December, and as always, I wonder where the year has gone so quickly. Maybe you ask yourself the same question. Our days are shorter, the sun goes down early, and soon it will be Christmas Eve. It is time to come together, but also the time to reflect. I enjoy this time of the year. I'm more an introvert, and nowadays I also struggle with social anxiety, so I spend a lot of time by myself. But just being in the nature with my dog and my camera, enjoying the winter, makes me very happy. Now I show you one of my favorite places in this forest. I always try to visit this special place when I'm in this area. It is my secret place where I can heal and recharge my batteries. The atmosphere around this place is so special to me, and maybe you can see and feel it too. My friends, I wish you a nice second Advent. Please take yourself always as important enough to make this Christmas time special to you. I know it can be hard, especially when you're not surrounded by your family and close friends. I have been there, so I know what it feels like. There was a time in my life when I struggled pretty hard around this time, especially when I was by myself. Back then, I kind of felt lost and also alone. I had the impression everybody has his family, a lot of friends, they are all happy and busy with going to Christmas markets, baking cookies and preparing for Christmas Eve. I think the Christmas season triggers family issues that haven't been processed yet. It's anchored in our unconsciousness. At Christmas time, you're with your family and close friends, and moreover, you are happy. Just think about in how many movies and in how many advertisements you saw that. The media loves to tell the story of happy family and friends sitting under the Christmas tree. I will share some more thoughts on this after telling you what I'm going to do now in this video. During the winter, I usually get an appetite for hearty dishes, so also this year. I suddenly felt like dumplings with red cabbage and roulades. Roulades are a traditional German dish featuring long, thin strips of meat slathered with mustard and filled with bacon, onions and pickles. The filling is enclosed by rolling up the meat strips, and the roulades are then browned and slow simmered in a rich gravy. The term roulade originates from the French word rouler, meaning to roll. Roulades are enjoyed throughout the year in Germany, but are often associated with Sunday dinners and special occasions like Christmas Eve. So now you see me cooking roulades for the very first time in my life. I never did it before. This is really fun to me because in my age, first times get less. But now back to my thoughts of lonely and happiness around Christmas. As I mentioned before, I always had the picture in my mind, other families and my friends are spending a lovely time together at and around Christmas. This idea was also reinforced by the media, which I did consume throughout my life. But over time I learned this is just a story the media or I was telling to myself. And actually, it's not even a good one, because it made me feel horrible. It made me feel everybody is surrounded by love and happiness, just myself is sitting in the dark. But that's not true. It's just one version of a story which can be told completely different. And well, just a spoiler, how many of us come from an intact family that spends the Christmas season together in love and security? I think you know the answer for yourself, but independent from your answer, you are not alone with it. There are people in this world who are in the same situation, and believe me, they are not all happy. But in any case, this is no reason to make yourself not a special Christmas time. It always needs at least one person to have a good time. This person is you. That's why I built some traditions for my own to enjoy this time of the year. It starts with preparing or buying a Christmas wreath just for myself. I do not know this from my childhood, nor have I ever done it before, but it's been a tradition for me for the last 3 years now. I organize a wreath, and each Advent I take the time and light up a candle to enjoy this special time. I also try to bake cookies with friends or family, or at least alone, and I drink a lot of mulled wine, but without alcohol. I did not even know there are so many versions of it. Winter is also the perfect time to grab and read your favorite book and sit down with a warm chocolate. And who knows what life will bring up for you. One day you are maybe surrounded by a lot of people and you wish sometime the good old times back when you had the time just to do what is good for yourself. Most of my friends are now parents, and so sometimes I know they dream about it, to have just 30 minutes for themselves. So enjoy the time, whatever your situation is. These are just some little things you can do to enjoy Christmas time by yourself, and you will discover over time, even the smell and taste of everything will bring you in Christmas mood, because it reminds you of all the other years when you have done it too. As you can see, cooking roulades with dumplings and red cabbage is a bit more complex. You should definitely plan 2 to 3 hours to prepare it the first time. I only made 3 roulades, what I did regret. Next time I definitely do 6 pieces, because the effort is just so big. I personally think it's a nice dish to receive guests. Unfortunately, my date got sick, but at the end I had no problem eating 3 roulades by myself. I'm cooking the sauce right now. I always wondered how my grandmother and mother got the sauce to taste so good. I thought it would be incredibly complicated, but it's not at all. You just have to be able to do magic. No, I'm kidding. It's a lot of work, as you can see, but it's worth it.
Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting now for you to come. It's cold again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper.
Another Christmas routine can be to write Christmas cards. As I do a lot of self-portraits together with my dog Ronja, I try to use those pictures for the Christmas cards. And as you can see, those shootings are not normal shootings anymore. Those are fantasy shootings, and they are so much fun to do because you get the feeling you are living in another time just for a day. So I hope you're doing fine and you make this time for yourself as nice as possible, and I see you soon.